Hey friends, it's Jennifer All here with your Daily Hope, and today our great verse comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18 that says, "For the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of God." Now, I used to wear a cross necklace every day, and a friend asked me one time, he said, "I don't really get it. Why do you wear that? Isn't it a symbol of death? Isn't it like wearing an electric chair around your neck?" And that really struck me. That sounds so morbid when you put it like that. But my friend was right. It makes no sense why we would celebrate a tool of death. The cross was not glamorous, even though now we bling it out with gold and we bedazzle it with jewels and things like that, make it jewelry. Dying on a cross was meant to be humiliating and a wretched experience. It was a death sentence reserved for the lowest class that oppressors used when they wanted to strip a person of every last bit of dignity. It was designed to kill slowly so that the humiliation and pain would last longer. The cross was meant to be a public spectacle of mockery, disgust, and horror. It was used to intimidate anyone else from following in the criminal's footsteps. That's the cross. And to say that not just a decent person, but the sinless Son of God, the anointed Messiah, died in such a way? Yes, it seems like foolishness. It baffles our minds to think that someone with all power and authority would submit to such a thing. Not just allow it, but choose it. And that's what makes the message of the cross so radical, because Jesus Christ willingly chose to stay on that cross. He chose to face the agony and pain, and he did it for you and for me because of love. Undeserved, unfathomable, sacrificial love. He saw what enslaved us and did what we could not do. When Jesus died on the cross, the price for the sins of humanity was paid in full. And in doing so, he broke the power of sin and death, broke its control over us, and released all the captives from bondage. The message of the cross is the extraordinary news of a Savior who loves us. Knowing what he has done on this cross, it becomes a sign of mercy, of grace, of forgiveness, a sign of freedom, of new life, and of hope. Friends, the message of the cross, it flies in the face of our selfish, me-centered flesh. It so baffles us. It is such a radical and extraordinary act of love, which is why we must share it. A hurting world needs to know why there is hope. So tell someone this week what the cross means to you and why. Tell them why the darkest day has brought you the brightest light. And when you see a cross, say a prayer for all God has done for you, and pray for the person who sees it next, that they may know the depths of love that it represents. It is not a tool of death. It is a message of life. Be blessed, my friends, and I hope I see you soon.